Watch and burn.
Hey everyone. So tonight I wanted to discuss one of the, if not the, well, I wouldn't say the, one of the most exciting things the Nine Inch Nails have ever released. And that is, I believe, Halo 17 CD2, and that's Still. This is a difficult record to find. It took me a while, and technically I wasn't even the one that found it. My girlfriend at the time found it for me. And this is great because it is acoustic reworkings, which the Nine Inch Nails are not really known for, of a handful of really well-known and not so well-known songs spanning their entire career. Something I Can Never Have is on here. Adrift and at Peace is on here. The Fragile is on here, and I absolutely love that version. And as far as The Becoming is on here, The Day the World Went Away is on here, and All That Could Have Been. But I do think my absolute favorite song is The Becoming. That's taken from The Downward Spiral, and that is one of the more aggressive tracks from that record, or at least as far as how the song ends is concerned. And for Reznor to rework it here so quietly with a piano and just his voice without anything else, it's awesome. And you really wonder if it's going to work, because I like how there's more of like the black metal voice at the end of the studio track from The Downward Spiral at the end with the "It won't give up, it wants me dead, goddamn this noise inside my head." So I wasn't sure how he was going to handle that, but it works incredibly well. And the fact that he would even consider tackling a song like The Becoming with predominantly just his voice and a piano, it's a really gutsy move, and that has to be respected. But I like every song on here. Something I Can Never Have probably fits the idea the best of these like acoustic reworkings, because that song has always been kind of sparse to begin with, and it's very open and it's very barren, I suppose. So that's the track that fits in the best here. But everything on here works really well, and it's really this record is just a testament to Reznor's strength as a songwriter and a composer, and his ability to rework his material in new and creative ways without forcing things too much or it feeling unnatural. And I love this era's artwork. I love everything about this. I love how ugly or intentionally ugly everything is. And like I said, this one isn't the easiest thing to find. I think this was the second disc from their live record, and All That Could Have Been. I'm pretty sure this is the second disc that was released right with that, so to speak, assuming you could find the version that came with this. I'm not sure how my girlfriend at the time came across this. I know she ordered it online somewhere, but I'm thankful that she did, because as of April 2022, I have all the Halos, thank God, right up until I have everything, including the three newest, the two EPs and the one LP, Add Violence and Not the Actual Events, and Bad Witch. As much as I didn't love them, I bought them hoping that with each one that I bought and I didn't love, I assumed the next one would get better. And in those cases, those three records, I just didn't feel that way. I just don't love them. I don't love them at all. But it's cool that I finally have all the Halos after years and years of hunting and scavenging. And fuck, man. I mean, it took forever for me to find them all. And now that I have them all and I'm looking back on it, I wonder why I'm so obsessive about it. It's almost like when you complete the journey, you realize that you should have appreciated it more. Like, it wasn't so much about the destination, it was about the journey. But while I was in the middle of finding them all, I was so obsessed with finding them all that I never really stopped to appreciate each find. And I do have to thank a handful of ex-girlfriends, because they were integral parts of helping me find certain Halos. The same girlfriend that got me this, she found me Sin and Down in It, for Christ's sakes, which they are really not easy to find. She's never told me what she paid for them, and that suggests she paid an arm and a leg, so I really appreciate that. But yeah, I have them all now, and it's actually kind of sad, because I'm not hunting for them anymore. I just didn't appreciate it while I was doing it. There's probably a lesson in there somewhere. I don't know what it is, because I'm not really good at learning lessons, but whatever. This was amazing. I loved everything about it. There isn't a single miss. There's no misses on here. Every single song is a fucking killer knockout, especially The Becoming. I was really surprised that he chose to do that. I kind of went off on a tangent there about finding all the Halos like anybody gives a fuck. So I'm going to go. So Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I discussed Halo 17 CD2, and that is still from the 9 Inch Nails. If you like this review, don't forget to do something nice for somebody like always. Actually, now that I think about it, I wonder how many people are going to end up seeing these in the first place, and out of the handful of people who end up seeing them, I wonder how many are actually going to follow through on that and do something nice. It would be awesome because there'll be so few people seeing these that if 100% of those people would do something nice, but something tells me that probably won't happen. Have a good night. I just wanted to say thank you for making it through the entire video. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to remind everyone one more time, even though I've probably already done this in the video that you just watched, to please click the like button as well as the subscribe button because it helps this channel grow. And thank you for hitting like and subscribe, and we will see you guys really soon.